Hey everybody, it's Matt Moriarity from Moriarity Agency at Farmers Insurance. We're actually going to do something a little differently today. Actually, what we're doing is getting out into the community and meeting some local business owners and helping them showcase their business, getting their name out there. So this is Business Spotlight. Today our guest is Brian Paul from REMAX Professionals. How are you today, Brian?
Doing great, Matt. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, thank you for being here with us. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
So, Brian, tell me a little bit, where are you from?
From Denver. Originally born and raised, yep.
Oh, wow.
Did live in the Midwest for a brief period of time, but otherwise been in the south part of Denver for most of my life.
Oh, very nice. Well, what led you to real estate?
I spent just over 20 years in the restaurant business and decided to make a transition into something that I knew my skill set could transfer over to, and something that was, it would offer a lot of excitement for a new career.
In regards to the market in Denver in general, I mean, obviously it's a really hot market right now. There's experts out there that are saying, you know, 2019 things will start to slow down. What's your personal take on the market? You know, being kind of in the trenches, so to speak.
Sure. We've seen double digits year over year for the last 4 years since coming out of the recession. This year alone, we're floating around 8% in the South Denver metro area. From everything that we have on our end, we're not seeing a slowdown for the next few years. It'll start to level off a little bit, but we have some great companies that have migrated here to Denver from the East Coast and from the West Coast, where things are a lot more affordable here, believe it or not. So there's no signs of things slowing down in the near future.
Brian, tell us, what's the first step for someone looking to buy a home? What's the first step in the home buying process? What do you recommend?
Sure. Very first thing I recommend is starting off with a good local lender. Chatting with them to find out, first of all, what you can qualify for, what you're comfortable qualifying for and spending on your next home, and going through that whole process of collecting credit, income taxes, bank statement, getting all that paperwork done and out of the way ahead of time, so that way you can be pre-qualified, ready to go, and know what your comfort level is on your purchase.
Oh, most definitely. What advice do you have for people? I mean, what's the best thing that you can do to comfort them and get them in their dream home?
Sure, great question. So first thing is definitely patience. It is a hot market. There are a lot of competitive buyers in this market right now. Really comes down to, surprisingly enough, it's not always about the highest numbers. Sometimes it comes down to the timing that buyer is able to offer the seller as far as closing period, possibly allowing that homeowner to stay in their home a period of time after the close. As well as just how they're going to handle the inspections once they get to that process.
Well, have you had any challenges with inspections?
Oh, there's always challenges. Because the market is so hot, a lot of the homeowners are somewhat resistant on taking care of the items that the buyers are wanting to have repaired. On the other hand, they are getting top dollar for their home, so we're seeing them give quite a bit of concessions and or be prepared to make the repairs for that homeowner. One
of the things that's been a challenge in our business is obviously living in Colorado with regards to hail storms. What is the percentage that you would say of homes that you actually go into where it requires them to actually have to get a new roof?
I would say over the last 3 to 4 years, as you know, we've had, I would say 90% of the homes in the South Metro area have had new roofs put on. Just because almost every summer, starting back in 2013 up until July 15th of last year, we've had some significant hailstorms that allowed homeowners to get a new roof.
And that's very true. Would you ever recommend someone not getting an inspection done on their home?
Never. That's something that you always want to do, no matter how desperate you are. It's not worth the exposure and the risk of not doing an inspection. And just taking the home as is.
Hey, Brian, again, thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone learned a lot. I know we learned a lot about Brian, as well as the home buying process in general. So hope this was beneficial for everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you, and look forward to coming with more programs in the near future. Thanks so much. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much again for joining us on our first installment of Business Spotlight. If you were a local business owner and like to be showcased on our Business Spotlight, please give us a call at 303-798-3081. Again, this is Matt Moriarity with Moriarity Agency at Farmers Insurance, your preferred agent of choice. Thanks so much.